In the 1950s, in a quiet town in Hawaii, a young boy noticed something strange. Some families never worried about money, others worried all the time. The difference wasn't intelligence, it wasn't effort, it was something deeper. The boy's name was Robert, and he had two fathers. One was his real father, highly educated, a respected academic, a man who believed in school, degrees, and job security. The other father belonged to his best friend. He never finished school, but he owned businesses, hotels, restaurants, construction companies. Both men loved Robert. Both wanted the best for him, but they taught him very different lessons about money. Robert's real father used to say, "Study hard, get good grades, find a safe job, work hard for money." He believed a steady salary meant safety, that government benefits would protect him, that debt was normal and risk was dangerous. The other father spoke differently. He didn't give instructions, he asked questions. He said, "Money is power, and if you don't learn how it works, it will control you." Robert didn't understand, so he experimented. One day, Robert and his friend tried to make money, literally. They collected old toothpaste tubes, melted the metal, poured it into molds, and made fake nickels. They felt proud until they were stopped. Robert's real father explained calmly, "That's illegal. You can't make money like that." The other father laughed, not because it was funny, but because it was revealing. He said, "Good, you're curious. Curiosity is where learning begins. Now let me teach you how money really works." Then he did something unexpected. He hired the boys, 10 cents an hour. Robert was angry. He felt insulted, used, undervalued. After weeks of frustration, he confronted him. "This isn't fair," Robert said. "I work hard and get paid almost nothing." The other father waited. Then he said, "That reaction is the lesson. Most people react emotionally to money. They complain, they quit, they blame. That's how employees think." Then he made it harder. He told them to work for free. No pay, no reward. At first, Robert felt trapped, but something changed. When money disappeared, his vision cleared. He noticed discarded comic books, an empty basement, kids willing to pay. So, the boys built something. A small comic book library. Money began to come in, even when they weren't working. That moment changed everything. Robert learned a rule most people never learn. An asset puts money in your pocket. A liability takes money out. A job gives income, but it doesn't create freedom. Most people live inside a loop. They earn more, so they spend more. So they work harder. Fear tells them to keep the job. Greed tells them to buy more. That loop is the rat race. The rich don't escape by earning more. They escape by owning assets. Another lesson followed. Employees are paid first, then taxed, then try to survive on what remains. Businesses earn, spend, then pay tax on what's left. Investors wait. They let money work first. The difference was never income. It was structure. Years passed. Robert grew older. He remembered both fathers. One taught him how to work. The other taught him how money works. One offered safety. The other offered freedom. And Robert finally understood. The goal was never to be rich. The goal was to reach a point where money no longer decided his life, where work became a choice, not a necessity. Both fathers loved him, but only one taught him the lesson that changed everything.